Do you know what's really fun? Making a web.
See, it's like all the chosen one got a light inside of them, got something inside of them throughout their whole body. You can't take a piece of them, you can't kill them, you can't eat them. All that craziness y'all be having going on. You can't keep a relic. None of that's gonna work with them 144,000. It's like a light that's inside of them. So it's like people steal their inheritance. They steal the relics that belong to them. They steal their light, But it don't matter because, all right, so let's say they stole it. So, okay, let's say they stole a hat and they stole the relics and they stole a seat. Well, the energy gotta recognize that person. It's not gonna recognize them. And that's when all the chaos start to happen. And you go from a Spanish, you go from a teen, you go from a Caucasian, you go to a Japanese, you go to all these different people. It just ain't gonna work. They trying to put this stuff together on these people and make it work. And as they do that, the the lovers that's coming to these individuals get taken out, basically. And it's like the one person that's supposed to have been the lover, she made the decision not to be. So it's like, that's just energy, y'all. It ain't that person no more. If that person go out there and defile themselves, that's called an abomination to God. You know what I'm saying? It's like with the chosen 144,000 chosen, we're going back and forth from the New Testament to the Old Testament. It's like we're going back to Genesis. So it's like a lot of stuff got to go. I don't know. I could do it. I can't explain it. I know how to do it, but I just can't explain it. But I could, but it's too. But that's how it go. And then the people who steal the energy, they need you to keep doing these tests. I ain't got to do that test no more. My grandpa told me that yesterday. I ain't got to do that test because you can't expect me to do that test. Let's say I got to stay in here another 4 years. It ain't 10 because I already been stuck like this for 7 years, but I've been going through a lot of craziness for about 5 years. But I already been going through this for about 7 years. So let's say I got 4 years or something like that. If that. Or more, I don't know. It all depends on what God want to do. Me and God already clicking together and we already got things going on. And we already merging and emerging and all that stuff that the eyes can't see. So it's like I'm ascending consistently all the time. Cause I stayed on my path with God. I didn't get on the path with man. So I'm constantly ascending with God. So that's all it is. It's like, so everything, all the problems is out there now. They're not right here. I ain't got no problems. Ain't no problems here. Cause when I got with the flame, she told me, we didn't know, I don't know her. We just realized as soon as we got together that we were supposed to be together. And I knew that we just knew something. It just, when a flame actually get together, it just clicked. We were just young hood kids that's totally oblivious to this stuff we might have knew about it, but didn't really believe in it. But when we got together, when we met each other, we knew it. We talked about it, but she refused to change her ways. So she went on about her business, and I went on about my business. I don't know her like that, though. I never did know her like that. I ain't been in no relationship since my ex-wife. That's old. That's old. You ain't gonna go back to nobody that done defiled themselves. Not me, that's an abomination. And that's just all there is to it. What I'm gonna do with it, I can't do nothing with it. I got married a guy, bro. Cause I seen something going on in 2020. Something ain't right, something different about the energy. And you ask me, it just ain't that many people got a soul. Not just because they sold it, but because of the fact that it's something. It's like a cleansing going on. It's like I know y'all be scared to hear revelation, so okay. It's a filtering going on. It's a cleansing going on. And it's like everybody that's, no matter what kind of activity you was involved in, you becoming binded to it. It's like, so you got all them they starting to group up, what I'm trying to say. And if you can't tell something wrong, anybody should be able to tell this, whether you got soul or not. It's like people starting to group up. And guys chilling the 144,000, just like Revelation. They're being protected from the world. And they gonna reboot Genesis. That's all I know, and it's going that way. It's going exactly like that. Ain't nothing you can do about it. And we just can't never forget that it's energy. We're not going with the vessels. It's energy. So when, let's say the flame said no, that energy jumped out of her and went searching for another one. So that left her on autopilot or whatever. And so she cycles. That's why y'all find yourself, say you did something for the money, well, you probably still on a cycle though. Ain't nothing to move. You might go to work every day. You might go bypass you, but it seems like something ain't changing. Cycles. You gotta run from the cycle. Like me, I'm sitting in one spot every day doing the same thing, but I don't feel like I'm in no cycle. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm evolving in such a way. So when I do get out of here, I'll be good, real good. But it's like somebody knew money. If it's this many people attacking you, you gotta use your head. There's a lot more money than they was portraying it was. But now people starting to realize we should have never did this. This turning out to be a disaster, yeah. Because if it's meant to flow like this, and you forcefully, like for instance, I was the kind of kid that came out of my mama womb preaching. So growing up, I would correct them and tell them, not even out of disrespect, and they'd just push it out. He don't know what he talking about. Don't listen to him. Something wrong with him. He crazy. They said that shit since before they can even announce me of being crazy. They said that. And after so long of them doing that, by the time I was 12, I just stopped dealing with them anyway. I knew something was off about them, or they had set up a program to where they just ignored me and let me raise myself. And that's what I did. Shit. And I don't be, you know what I'm saying? I hold my ground. I don't be kissing nobody's tail, none of that. I don't be bending like that. I just do what God tell me to do and just keep moving forward. But that's it. Like I said, I keep telling them and correcting them. Now, as I'm telling them this because the energy is going the wrong way. The energy is not right. And I'm telling them the energy is not right because they doing this. Oh, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. They probably just trying to get money or something. I don't know. I don't know what they motive is. I barely know them. I'm like Jesus in this situation. You know what I'm saying? If I had a family, though, these is my family. This shit. Something was throwed off, though, y'all. Like I said, them relics and all that. Somebody did some wicked magic because I was supposed to find my family online, but hell, I did find the tree, but they started attacking me. So it's like when I went back to God about it, it's like I said, if you took Moses' stick, it's like somebody jumping Moses. As soon as God got the stick, gave him the stick, took his stick away from him. And God noticed that stick like he noticed Moses. So now that they got this stick, let's say this stick is in a man's hands. Or a woman, don't matter, but let's say this stick is in another man's hands. Well, all that man got to do now is redirect Moses' lovers to it. So to him. So once that man redirect the energy to Moses, that's what they did in this situation. That's why everything is off balance. They redirected the energy to this dude. So first and foremost, you done redirected the energy from an angel to you don't know what this is. And then you probably having kids and everything else. So, I ain't saying that's good or bad because, it is a child, a good kid, whatever. But I'm just saying, that energy that you stole this dick, and you stole this flames and twins. So it's like, God gonna notice that. You see what I'm saying? Because that wasn't for this person. It was for that. It was for Moses. But you stole all that, and you stole the relics. You stole the lovers. You stole the seat and the hat. So you basically jumped Moses, took his clothes, took everything off of him, and left him out there. But the light, the energy of God, the tag is on that person. So I ain't got to do this like that. I ain't got to do your test no more. My grandpa told me, I've been doing it. See, it's not fair for an ambulatory float to do that test because it's always, my weight gonna always fluctuate. Y'all don't get it? You ain't never get it. If you can't, you've been looking at me and telling how my body changing off and on, off and on, off and on. Then, and y'all got cameras in here and everything. Y'all know? Goofy. Y'all just act goofy out there. So I ain't gotta keep doing your tests, long story short. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't gonna ever work anyway unless I monitor myself. And when my body changed in that degree, then I do the test, and then y'all video it or however y'all been doing it. And then y'all get the weight right. But you won't do that because you done that, and you be throwing them out because you want to keep me stuck. Because I'm an ambulatory flow. If you can't read between the lines, you'll never get it, bro. It is what it is, right here in your face. This ain't no chip from no phone. We done went to the bathroom, I done showed you the mirror. This is real. The whole body changing, everything changing. It's like, okay, I'm gonna take your tool from you since you didn't want it, since you disrespected it, since you abused it. I take your tool, because the tool is used, they're guns. They got unique abilities. They can be like dust killers. What's a dust killer? It could be like, I ain't gonna give y'all no more examples. I'm gonna give you just one example, but it's many things that's tools of each man, which is the gun of each man. Like I said, the man is the forest, and the woman is the garden. You take this tool do things, do certain things. You can't just go get another ambulatory float. Everybody floats are different. So let's say this tool do things. So one of the people tools might be a dust killer. Okay, what is dust killer? Somebody that done belittle your name to the max, and all of a sudden this person used this gun on the right energy somehow. Even if they just think about it, it's gonna get rid of that somehow. It's just magic, bro. It's real magic. I don't know what that is. I'm still learning that as I go myself. But that's just one thing that I'm giving you an example of. So that's why you see in the astro, the women in the astro talk about the energy of the males instead of talking about the actual tool of the males. That's how it go. Y'all be like, Jesus. I mean, y'all better chill with that. What Jesus gonna come save himself? What God gonna do? Send his children here to save themselves? Y'all better chill with all that, bro. When Jesus was here, if I ain't mistaken, he said, one, this was a perverse word. Two, he said, we already close to the end. So now, you see what I'm saying? They should have never did that, whoever did what they did. Y'all know who y'all did, y'all know. Because everybody was involved in it. Government officials, higher ups, everybody was involved in that little situation. Not all of you. I'm not singling out all of you. Just one idiot from each group. Who knows? But either way it go, they had enough power for everybody to respect them. And they orchestrated this mess. Now we all got to fix it. It's good and bad and everything. That's just all there is to it. That's it. So it's like the energy. It's like right now, like for instance, somebody stole all my energy. And the jackets, all the jackets pretty much gone. I don't feel none of the jackets really. So they sent him, it's like they redirected me to somebody, but I don't even want to do it. I mean, because it's like I ain't really got to do it, but it's something like the earth need my energy though. So I might do it. I'm thinking about it. I get with God if I have to do it. But they already done redirected me to the new 13. That's what I'm gonna start calling them, to the net 13. Cause that's what it does. The energy just leaves y'all body and goes to the next one. So right now we on the last 13 person of the 13 females. We on the last one of that group. Then we're gonna move on. And they already got them lined up, but I just ain't even bothered with social media because it's been such a distorted headache. Like real, this stuff is real, y'all. Believe me, I wouldn't be able to explain it so detailed if it wasn't real. I just noticed it at 2020, something happened with the earth, and I felt the shift change in the energy, and I just went with it. I just started evolving with it and let everybody go and let everything go. Long story short, I ain't want to do it neither. Like I said, that flame was with me, and she was like, you know what the hell she was like. I don't know what the hell she even had going on, but she joined the opposing side, so she know more than I know. She the one that kept trying to doppelganger it. It's like, what happened is this. It's like, no matter how many of y'all was over there on that side, you can't give Jesus light to Satan. It's like Satan tried to give Satan light to Jesus, and Jesus tried to give Jesus light to Satan, which is still a setup, and it could have been a setup from God. It's like, who all gonna try this? First and foremost, these my children. I know my children. I know their energy. And you know they play, you know Satan play too much. So, there you have it. Isn't that right, Casper? There you have it. Y'all just got caught up, bro, in that whirlwind. It ain't gonna work. But I ain't gotta do your little tests and stuff like that. And my grandpa came last night and said, yeah, he right. He been doing it for too long. I'm an ambulatory float. That ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? I take this tool, give your tool to somebody else, go back to normal, go back to autopilot. Tool, same with for everything on my body changes constantly, consistently. Tool, he go boom, boom, boom. That wasn't gonna work. All you was trying to do, you knew it wasn't gonna work. You knew I was ambulatory float. You knew it wasn't gonna work. Wanted to put this in motion. You did that so you could keep me stuck and keep getting money, but this was the wrong person to do it to. All them 144,000 chosen that y'all did that to, you might as well get that shit back to them. The end. You might as well hurry up and try to fix this before the world go down. That's all I know to tell you.